Hello, my name is Todd Reed from DKRentals.net. We're a full-service property management company that serves the metro Atlanta area. And today we're going to talk about a few things that you need to know about Georgia and federal tenancy laws. First of all, you need to become familiar with the Federal Fair Housing Act. There are lots of videos out there that can educate you on fair housing, so I'm not going to get into all the details. It basically deals with making sure that you don't discriminate, and so I strongly suggest that you get yourself familiar with fair housing. Secondly, there are a lot of laws around security deposits. For example, you cannot accept the security deposit until you have a signed move-in inspection. So you want to make sure that you do that in the proper order. Thirdly, which we get a lot of questions about, is what's called a legal term called quiet enjoyment. As a landlord, you have to respect quiet enjoyment for your tenant. So what does that mean practically? That means you just can't show up and knock on the door and ask yourself in just because you own the property. So they do have the right of quiet enjoyment. So you need to give a reasonable notice to your tenants before you go into the house. Obviously, if it's an emergency repair, that's a different situation. Another law around security deposits is how quickly you have to return the security deposit to the tenant when they move out. In Georgia, you have 30 days from the time of move out to return the balance of the security deposit or give a reconciliation of what is owed. And finally, is around the eviction process. Now, there's very, very complex on how you can go through evictions, but one point that's very, very important is at any point in time in the eviction process that you accept payment, you have to cancel the eviction. So if they hand you $1 and you take it, your eviction has to be canceled and you have to start all over. So these are just a few items of Georgia and federal tenancy law that you need to become familiar with. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me at toddreed@dkrentals.net.